Hello, my friends. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. My day is beautiful so far, and I'm super excited to spend the next few minutes with you in this video here on my channel. If you're new to living in Tampa Bay, my name is cvanthul, and I am a realtor here with Keller Williams Realty in the Tampa Bay area. And in these videos, I share some of my real estate expertise. We explore some of my favorite local places like parks and restaurants. And along the way, we also have a few laughs and just do a few fun things also. So will you join me on this journey through these videos? I certainly hope so. The October stats are almost completely in for the housing market, and so that means it's time to look at the most expensive homes in North Pinellas County and the most affordable homes in North Pinellas County. Specifically, I'm talking about the cities of Dunedin, Tarpon Springs, Palm Harbor, Safety Harbor, and Oldsmar. If you're considering affordable places to live in North Pinellas County or in the Tampa Bay area, grab yourself a pen and paper and let's get started. In October, home prices in Dunedin ranged from $83,000 to $3.2 million. The most affordable neighborhoods were Pinehurst Village, which is a 55-plus community comprised of single-story condo buildings. The community has a pool, shuffleboard, a park, and a recreation room. Patrician Oaks is also a 55-plus condo community, and it's just a couple of blocks from the downtown Dunedin area. Patrician Oaks offers residents a pool and a fitness center. And Forest Park Condos, a community closer to the businesses of Highway 19. Now, this community has 2 ponds and a pool, and it is an all-ages complex. The other 2 were 55 plus. Now, the most expensive neighborhoods in Dunedin, these are always fun, aren't they? We'll start with Baywood Shores, of course. It can be considered one of the more expensive neighborhoods, and that is located up between Curlew Creek and the Dunedin Causeway. It is a waterfront community. It does have several canals running through it, expanding its waterfront properties, but also quite a few homes in there have open water views and views of the causeway. Now, over in Spanish Trails, though it's not waterfront, it does often rank as one of the pricier Dunedin neighborhoods because of the lot sizes. Estates in that community sit on more than an acre of land, which is plenty of room to spread out and store your toys, or to even build a guest house. And of course, the most prestigious street in Dunedin is Victoria Drive along the downtown waterfront. It's also one of the only unpaved roads in Dunedin, and we kind of like it that way. On Victoria Drive, historic homes grace oak-studded lawns with open views of St. Joseph Sound. It's a favorite street for Instagram poses, for Instagrammers, and also for residents and visitors to simply take sunset strolls and take in the beauty of Victoria Drive. Now let's look over at Oldsmar. This small town lies along the northeast side of Old Tampa Bay, and it stretches up into the East Lake area. In October, homes in Oldsmar ranged in price from $96,000 to $965,000. The most affordable Oldsmar neighborhoods were Villas of Forest Lake, a community of villas off of Forest Lake Boulevard. This community has buildings of 4 to 5 villas, and it backs up to 2 small lakes. So many of the properties there have lovely views. There's also the Meadows over in the East Lake Woodlands area, which is just off of Tampa Road. This neighborhood features 2-story buildings of condominiums, and it has a pool and is within biking distance of 2 large strip malls and a movie theater. And back over in the Forest Lake area, there is Gardens of Forest Lake, which is also two-story buildings of condos. They have a park out there, a playground, and a pool, and it's actually walking distance to an Aldi with no major roads to cross, which is a plus for getting your shopping done by foot. On the other end of the price spectrum, Oldsmar's most expensive neighborhoods were Cross Point, a gated community in the East Lake area. This community backs up to a golf course as well as conservation lands, and most homes in here exceed 1,800 or 2,000 square feet, and they all pretty much have private pools. Also up in the East Lake area is Aberdeen, which lies adjacent to and just south of Cross Point, so it's backing up to some of the same conservation lands and golf course fairways that Cross Point backs up to. Homes in Aberdeen generally exceed 2,500 square feet, and they all have about a third of an acre lot or larger. And then over an enclave at East Lake Woodlands, this is an exclusive gated community of just one road and only 19 homes. The community is surrounded on two sides by conservation lands and on one side by part of the East Lake Woodlands golf course. Back over to the west, we look next at Palm Harbor, the largest of the North Pinellas County towns. Palm Harbor spreads from the Gulf of Mexico on the west all the way east to East Lake. Prices there in October range from $70,000 to $1,735,000. The most affordable neighborhoods in Palm Harbor were Oaks of Tarpon Woods, a small condo community in the East Lake area. This community is comprised of only 8 buildings and is in a wooded landscape. It also has frontage on the Tarpon Woods golf course. Harbor Town is minutes to the Dunedin Causeway with lots of water sports out there. The community is a condo community as well, and it's one that's really popular with landlords because it has pretty low monthly fees and relatively lenient leasing restrictions, so it's pretty easy to rent those out. Harbor Town has a pool, clubhouse with a kitchen and game room, tennis courts, and a playground. Fox Chase lies at the northern end of Palm Harbor near Tarpon Springs and the many businesses found along US Highway 19. This one is also a condo community, and like the others, it features 2-story buildings in a wooded surrounding. The community has a ton of amenities too, including all of the normal ones like pools and tennis courts and all that stuff, plus bocce ball, basketball, and it even has a library. The most expensive homes in Palm Harbor all had median sales prices over $1 million. So let's take a look. Highlands of Innisbrook is a golf community located within the larger, desirable Innisbrook community, which is known for hosting the Valspar Golf Championship. Homeowners in Highlands of Innisbrook can enjoy golf membership and several other resort-style amenities, including the very, very popular Loch Ness pool. Over on the waterfront, Sutherland Sound Estates fronts the inshore waters of Sutherland Bayou, which leads out to the Gulf of Mexico. This is a small community of waterfront and non-waterfront lots within walking or biking distance of downtown Palm Harbor. And the priciest home in Palm Harbor in October and one of the most exclusive neighborhoods is Homeport Key, which is an island of 15 exclusive waterfront homes. Most of them have open water views. The community is ensconced within Ozona, which is a golf cart community. It's called Ozona, but it's really part of Palm Harbor. And that is a golf cart community with a few restaurants and shops and a super laid-back, friendly vibe in it. Now let's head on over to Safety Harbor, a waterfront town on the northwest shores of Old Tampa Bay. Median home prices there range from $103,500 to $1,610,000 in October. The most affordable communities were Briar Creek Mobile Home Park. That's a 55-plus mobile home community with saltwater canal frontage. The community offers tons of amenities such as a pool, a spa, shuffleboard, and a library. Yorktown at Beacon Place is a condo community with lake frontage and amenities such as a pool and a lovely lakeside gazebo to enjoy evenings in. And another affordable community in Safety Harbor is Cypress Trace North. It is also condominiums and also, of course, has a pool in the community. The community is built around a small lake, so nearly all of the units have a peaceful view of the lake from their lanais or their balconies. Now let's have a look at the most expensive neighborhoods in Safety Harbor. This month, two of the priciest homes to sell in Safety Harbor are not located in subdivisions. Both are acreage and don't have the community amenities you'd expect from homes in a planned development. Instead, the draw here was with the land, the amount of land, and with the privacy. The most expensive home in Safety Harbor in October sold for $1,610,000 and is located in Signature Estates, a gated community just blocks from Philippe Park. Homes in Signature Estates often exceed 5,000 square feet, and they sit on generous 1+ acre lots. And of course, last but never least, because we love Tarpon Springs, is that lovely Greek village. Prices in Tarpon Springs in October ranged from $127,500 to $5.7 million. The most affordable communities in Tarpon Springs are, not surprisingly, condo communities. The Moorings is a waterfront community with canal access to Whitcomb Bayou under a low bridge. Community amenities include a waterfront pool, a dock for kayaks, paddle boards, or pontoon boats, and of course, lovely water views. On the other side of Tarpon Springs, in the East Lake area, the Pine Ridge community offers a quiet location around a small lake and is surrounded by conservation lands. Residents at Pine Ridge can enjoy the pool, tennis courts, clubhouse, playground, and a nature trail. And last on our most affordable list is Woods at Anderson Park, a community of single-story villas across Highway 19 from Anderson Park, which fronts Lake Tarpon. The Woods offers many amenities like an indoor pool, a library, a fitness center, and walkable access to shops and restaurants. The most expensive communities feature open water frontage and/or acreage. Some have both. Starting with Hoadley's, which isn't so much a community as a location on South Florida Avenue, homes here have at least 3/4 of an acre and stunning views of the Gulf of Mexico. Moving over to the East Lake area, in October we had a multi-million-dollar property sell on Bryan Lane in that area. Currently, one of the most expensive properties in Tampa Bay, listed at $17,700,000, is listed on Bryan Lane also. The one that sold here in October only sold for a bit over $1 million. Still, it's a lovely secluded part of the county surrounded by conservation lands, nature, and wildlife. And finally, one of the highest price sales in Pinellas County last month was Sorella Stables, a 37-acre horse farm with a 7,800 square foot home, an 8-stall barn, and all of the accoutrements that accompany a property like this, such as pastures, ponds, and 29 acres of protected land. Sorella Stables sold for $5.7 million. Put that in your bank account and go have fun with it, huh? I love big horse properties like that because I come from a horse and around background, having trained hunter jumpers in a previous career. So it's always lovely to see properties like that and just crazy how much they sell for. It was lovely to see that 29 acres of that 37 is protected. So what that means is that if the time ever comes, and this happens a bit, but if the time ever comes where someone says, let's sell these 37 acres and to a developer or whatever, only 8 of those acres will be able to be developed. Of the 37, 29 of those acres are still protected. So that's a really, really good thing, especially in a county like Pinellas County, where we are running out of land really fast. We are the most densely populated county in Pinellas County. So, we just don't have a whole lot of big plots of land like that. And it's nice to see conservation going into so much of it. So there we go. We have the most expensive neighborhoods in Pinellas County, or in North Pinellas County, and the most affordable neighborhoods in North Pinellas County. So if you're looking to move to Dunedin, Tarpon Springs, Palm Harbor, Safety Harbor, or Oldsmar, or if you're just looking to move to the area and you're wondering what is affordable and what isn't, that gives you an idea. You can get a decent condo in a nice little community for, $115,000 to $175,000 more or less. You could probably get one. I know you can get them less expensive, closer to the middle part of Pinellas County, but you don't have all of the same town amenities that you get with towns like Dunedin, Safety Harbor, Tarpon Springs, that have very vibrant downtown areas and are very walkable. So something to consider when you're thinking of making a move down here. As always, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, give me a call if you have any questions, or leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have, or shoot me over an email, any of the above. I'm relatively easy to get a hold of. Very easy to get a hold of. So, reach out if you have questions. And of course, like I said, like, subscribe, comment. And let's keep on with the making of the videos and giving you guys information. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day.